contest, The Beauties of Belgium. You'll see the high-tech of the credits reflected, though, in the spectacular stage setting tonight. Lasers and girders and geometric shapes. The high-tech's appropriate, of course, for a country at the very heart of European technology. They call themselves the centre of Europe here. Much of the European economic community is run from Brussels, and they're very proud of it. Later on, in the intermission between the performances and the voting, there's a musical and visual tribute to the EEC's 30th birthday this year, nearly as old as the Eurovision. And while you're drinking in the visual beauties of Belgium's castles and canals and lakes and forests and plains and beaches, let me tell you, the betting this year favours Denmark, Germany and the United Kingdom. There's considerable confidence in the Irish camp as well, which is being sung by Johnny Logan, who won it in 1980. Now, I can promise you considerable variety in the 22 songs tonight. Hang on, there's Waterloo. Some of the songs are good, some are not so good, but that's the Eurovision Song Contest. Nobody pretends it's Bayreuth. I always think that criticising this contest for its lack of musical quality is like pushing against an open door. The competition's the thing, the fun of it, the costumes, the scoreboard. Hello, it's snowing. Gracious. The timeless foolishness of it all. There's a couple of what can only be described as typical Eurosong boom banger bangers in tonight, but some good ballads as well, and I think you'll see some excellent performances. Some distinguished guests here tonight: Prince Albert of the Belgians, Mr. Mertens, who's the Prime Minister, Lord Plum, first British President of the European Parliament. And we're here, of course, by virtue of Sandra Kim's win for Belgium in Bergen, Norway, last year. And no, I can't remember the title of the song either. And so, the Great Atomium, symbolic monument to the future, looking down on the site of tonight's contest, glittering in the dark. And very shortly now, we're welcoming the compere of tonight's contest here in this Palais des Expositions. The lady's name is Victor Laszlo. No, I haven't got it wrong. The fella's name is Victor. And if I'm any judge, Victor's going to open with a song. Katie Boyle never sung, did she? You've got to be an all-round entertainer to do this classic thing nowadays. First song of the evening, Breathless.
You make the children on the spine. Boy, how it feels good. I'm in your body, you're in mine. The way I love it. This time, I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love. This is more
Hello, who didn't turn up? That was Victor Laszlo.
Monseigneur, Madame, Mesdames et Messieurs, bonsoir. Goedenavond, dames en heren. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome. Bienvenue à cette soirée exceptionnelle en direct de Bruxelles, Belgique. It is my pleasure to be your host tonight. C'est un immense honneur de vous accueillir ici ce soir, un honneur que nous devons à une toute jeune et charmante personne qui l'année dernière remportait la victoire tant convoitée, Mademoiselle Sandra Kim. J'espère que cette soirée restera longtemps gravée dans votre mémoire, non seulement en raison du fabuleux concours qui se prépare, mais également parce que c'est aujourd'hui que l'Europe fête ses 30 ans d'existence. Alors souhaitons-lui un très heureux anniversaire. Happy birthday to Europe and best wishes for the future. Do you know how many of you are watching this show tonight? How many of you are going to meet 22 rising stars? Mesdames et messieurs, vous êtes quelques 500 millions de téléspectateurs qui allaient avoir la joie, durant 3 heures, d'écouter 22 jeunes artistes qui partagent une même passion, la chanson. Vous ferez leur connaissance selon un ordre de passage déterminé par un tirage au sort. I would love to tell you more about these courageous young people you're going to meet because we've had the pleasure to assist their rehearsals. Nous avons eu le plaisir de suivre les répétitions de ces 22 équipes et nous pouvons d'ores et déjà vous assurer qu'ils font preuve d'un grand professionnalisme. Ils recherchent la perfection nécessaire à créer cet instant magique que nous allons vivre de tout cœur avec eux en votre compagnie, mesdames et messieurs. Et pour les accompagner tout au long de cette soirée, le grand orchestre de la RTBF sous la direction de Joe Carlier.
Joe Carlier conducting the orchestra. And if you think the lady's earrings are something, you wait until you see what she gets on later. Yeah, the boys. They, of course, will be playing for every national entry under their individual conductors.
Mesdames et messieurs, j'ai le grand plaisir de vous annoncer que le concours Eurovision de la chanson 1987 est ouvert.
Thank heaven for that. It's going to be a long night. 22 countries taking part.
Chaque candidat nous amènera à la découverte de la Belgique à travers une de ses spécialités les plus fameuses, la bande dessinée. Je vous invite à suivre la première candidate, Kate, qui nous vient de Norvège.
First song of this year's Eurovision Song Contest. We're off and running. Each song will have a little filmed introduction. This is the city of Brussels, and it introduces the Norwegian entry. Mitt Liv, My Life, already. The singer is Kate Gulbrandsen. The music is by Rolf Lofland and Hanna Kroch. Rolf's Let It Swing won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1985 for Norway. And in fact, Hanna Krogh was one of the artists who performed the winning entry with the group Bobby Sox. You like this group and you like the lady. She's got gumboots up to her oxters. And keep a keen eye out too for the set, because there's a pile of clinker just on your right-hand side. I'd like your opinion on what that actually consists of. There's a little cartoon in which all our artists appear as well. And this is Kate. First singer, first song.
La vie de Kate se résume en voyage pour le plus grand bonheur de la chanson norvégienne. Du festival pop d'Oslo, en passant par celui du Caire, elle remporte finalement la victoire à Tokyo en 1986. Her first album, recorded in Los Angeles, was released in all Europe and Japan. In other words, an international life. That's her life. That's Mitt Liv. And the conductor is Terje Fjern.
spent, hva har jeg å si? Kan jeg våge å gå frem? Tør jeg møte den? Har jeg nok å gi? Jeg må gripe sjansen nå, men kan jeg stole på meg selv, mitt liv? Nå står jeg foran en vei hvor jeg kan gå, en fremtid i mine hender, og en mål hvor jeg kan nå. Ingen kan ta fra meg min drøm, det er mitt liv. Jeg leter etter svar, alle tankene jeg har gir meg tvil. Det får ikke stanse meg, jeg vil gå min egen vei, og jeg tør å si det er meg det gjelder nå, og nå skal jeg stole på meg selv, mitt liv. Nå står jeg foran en vei hvor jeg kan gå, en fremtid i mine hender, og et mål hvor jeg kan nå. Ingen kan ta fra meg min drøm, foran en vei hvor jeg kan gå, en fremtid i mine hender, og et mål hvor jeg kan nå. Og ingen kan ta fra meg, ingen kan ta fra meg min
That's Kate for Norway. A very nasty shock just before she came on. Now, Brussels is the city of craftsmen and artisans and hunting horns. This will introduce the Israeli entry. This is the one that caused the stir, because I think it was the Minister of Culture who said he was going to resign if this represented Israel. It's called Shir Habadlanim, lazy bums. Yeah, honestly. I stretch out in the balcony to chew a piece of gum. The birds come down and sit around upon the window boxes and join me as I hum my song, The Lazy Bum. Detner and Kushner are the two singers. The words and music are by Zohar Lashkov. My trained senses tell me that this particular song is more than a sniff of a send-up of all Eurosong cliches. And see if these fellas remind you of anybody, like the Blues Brothers. The Israeli entry, song number 2.
Voici de gai lurons qui, à la manière des acteurs troubadours, sèment la joie et le rire partout où ils passent. Leur chanson Houpa Houlé des fainéants est en quelque sorte un hymne à Épicure. Detner and Kushner, a joyful association of two actors representing Israel with the song Shir Habatlanim. And the conductor is Kobi Oshrat.
כל בוקר אני מתעורר בערך שעות 10, רוצה לראות השמש, התריסים קצת מסתירים, פותח התריסים ולא רואה השמש, כי את השמש מסתירות שורות של בניינים. עושה לי כוס קפה ומדליק לי הסיגריה, יוצא אל המרפסת לפצח גרעינים. הציפורים יורדות לעציצים של המרפסת ומפזמות איתי את שיר הבטלנים. הופה הולה 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 הופה הופה הולה הולה הופה הולה הולה הופה 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 הולה הולה הופה הופה הולה הולה הופה הולה הולה הופה הופה. בשעות הצהריים שולח את הכלב עם סל עשוי מקש לקנות לי מצרכים. כשהוא חוזר אני מכין לשנינו צהריים, כי הציפורים אכלו את כל הגרעינים. פתאום אני שומע יש צלצול דופקים בדלת, פותח את הדלת, נכנסת השכנה, שואלת בנימוס שאם זה לא יפריע היא תפזם איתי את ההופלה שלי. הופה הולה 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 הופה הופה הולה הולה הופה הולה הולה הופה 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 הולה הולה הופה הופה הולה הולה הופה הולה הולה הופה הופה. אחר הצהריים יוצא לי עם הכלב לשאוף קצת אוויר בפארק מחוץ לעיר. הציפורים עפות מאושרות אל השמיים, אני נשכב על הספסל חושב על החיים. אני חי לי במציאות כל כך נהדרת, שוחה במערבולת של ים לדאגות. לא מבין איך אפשר לחיות היום אחרת, ונרדם עייף ברוב המחשבות. הופה! הירח כבר עולה, הנה מגיע לילה, רוצה לראות ירח, התריסים קצת מסתירים. פותח התריסים ולא רואה ירח, כי את ירח מסתירות שורות של בניינים. הופה הולה 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 הופה הולה הולה הופה הולה הולה הופה 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 הולה הולה הופה הולה הולה הופה הולה הולה הופה 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 הולה 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 הופה הופה הולה הולה הופה הולה הולה הופה הופה hoppa hula hula hoppa hoppa hula hula hoppa hula hula hoppa hoppa
A simple song of love from Israel. Oh, Brussels is a cultural capital, the crossroads of the world's artistic trends, it says. It introduces Austria. Nur noch Gefühl, only feeling. Gary Lux is the singer. It's written by Stephanie Verga, and the music is by Kenneth Westmore, who I always thought was the head of makeup for MGM. Gary Lux is a Canadian. That's the third time he's taking part in the Eurovision Song Contest. He was a member of West End in '83, and in 1985 he sung for his country in Gothenburg. Stephanie Verga is from Kolflack, and Kenneth Westmore, surprisingly for the name, is born in Berlin. Little cartoon sequence introducing you to Gary Lux. Oh, thanks, Gary.
Gary Lux was born in Kingston, Canada. He was raised in Vienna, where he studied piano and communication engineering. En 1985, Gary Lux représentait déjà son pays, l'Autriche, à Göteborg. Le voilà version 87, avec une chanson pleine de sentiments, Nur noch Gefühl. Le chef d'orchestre est Richard Österreicher.
Halt dich fest an mir, wenn du den Mut verlierst. Ich will zärtlich sein, dass du nicht bist wie ein Kind, das ich behüten will. Was mit uns beginnt, ist nur noch Gefühl. Auch du hast das Feuer oft berührt, bist dran verbrannt, hast dich nur darin verirrt. Unser Feuer brennt langsam und still, denn es gibt für uns nur noch Gefühl und nie mehr diese Leere spüren. Nur noch Gefühl und nie mehr diese Liebe auf Zeit. In Einsamkeit, nur noch Gefühl. Komm ganz nah zu mir, weil ich dich spüren will, und ich gebe dir nur noch Gefühl. So wie du bist, nur noch Gefühl. So viel ich hab, nur noch Gefühl. Nur noch Gefühl.
Gary Lukes for Austria. I wonder if he's any relation of Gary Newman. The North Sea, Ostend. And it introduces the Icelandic entry, Haik og Hiogt. That's as close as I can get to it. Smooth and still, that's translated as softly, quietly. It was just like that today in Brussels. The singer is Halla Margrét Arnardóttir. And the author, composer is Valgeir Gudjonsson. Halla comes from Reykjavik, and so does Valgeir. Valgeir says, I wrote this song all at home, all by myself in my bedroom. It's one of those songs that just comes to you by themselves, as distinct with those that come to you accompanied by a choir of angels. There's the girl herself, charming lady. Halla Margrét for Iceland.
Depuis sa plus tendre enfance, elle aime chanter passionnément. Elle a 23 ans et pour la première fois de sa vie, elle chante en public. Je n'en dirai pas plus. Laissons le rêve de l'Islandaise Halla Margrét s'accomplir tout doucement. Halla Margrét appears for the first time on stage with the song Hakt og Hjort, and the conductor is Hjalmar Ragnarsson.
Evening.
Kvöldið hefur flogið allt og fljótt
Pianistin sló sinn lokaljón. Við hverfum hægt og hljótt út í hlýja nóttina. Hægt og hljótt göngum við heim götuna. Einu sinni enn. Eftir standa stólar, bekkir, borð. Broti glös, sögð og ósögð orð. Þögnin fær nú loksinn frið. Fuglar yrkja nýjum degi ljós. Við hverfum hægt og hljótt út í hlýja nóttina. Hægt og hljótt göngum við heim götuna. Hægt og hljótt göngum við heim götuna. Hægt og hljótt í gegnum hlýja nóttina. Einu sinni enn.
I won't attempt to pronounce that again. The Icelandic entry, very, very pretty girl. There's part of a distinguished audience. Obviously, somebody had to leave quickly. This looks like a misty day. Cleared up a bit. The canals of Flanders to Bruges, Venice of the North. I haven't had a chance to see any of this kind of stuff. Been working here. Now, it's the home team. Sandra Kim having won it last year. This is Soldiers of Love. It's another lady singing for Belgium, Liliane Saint-Pierre. And she's actually written the song along with Mark Tokun and Gyuri Spies. Soldiers of Love. Another day, another shame. Newspapers bring us tears and pain. There's not many laughs in this one. Hello, she's got a different name the last time I looked. There she is anyway. And she'll be singing.
Liliane Saint-Pierre est l'auteur de sa chanson. Soldiers of Love est sinon un hymne à la paix, une invitation à l'amour. This year's Belgium contestant, Liliane Saint-Pierre, faces the daunting task of trying to secure a second consecutive victory for Belgium. But this is a challenge she welcomes with enthusiasm. So let's give her a warm welcome, and to the conductor, Freddie Sunder, as well.
We zien geweld op het journaal. Kinderen gooit men in de strijd. Voor idealen, voor profijt. We voelen ons schuldig, maar drinken onze lokje wijn. Je vraagt je voortdurend af waarmee we bezig zijn. De verjaagd om eenigheid. Reinigt je ziel, begraaft de strijd. Gewoon beginnen bij jezelf, langzaam naar buiten toe. Nee, elk
zag. De hele wereld met een vlag waarop in grote lezen staat: wij willen vrede en geen haat. United we stand, together we will fall. Leg alle wapens neer, geen oorlog meer. Soldiers of love, wie liefde af. Geen kogels meer, alle wapens neer. Soldiers of love, wie liefde af. De wapens neer, geen oorlog meer. Soldiers of love. Soldiers of love, wie liefde af. Geen kogels meer, alle wapens neer. Soldiers of love, wie liefde af. De wapens neer, geen oorlog meer. Soldiers of love.
Big hand for the little lady. A marvellous laser display. I would have appreciated it more if it hadn't been for that fellow knocking 7 bells out of the guitar just behind the singer. I loved him. That's the hometown. And now it's Sweden next. And these are views of Antwerp. Well, those are views of a motorway. But this is a Rubens. Education, information, and entertainment. The Swedish entry is called Boogaloo, loosely translated as Boogaloo. Sweden, of course, had arguably the most famous win in the Eurovision in 1883 when ABBA won with Waterloo in Brighton. Do you remember that one, Granny? Now, it'll be sung by Lotte Engberg, and the composer is Mikael Wendt, and the words are by Christar Lund. Lotte was a member of Harry's, it says here, the winning song, the winning group in the 1984 Eurovision Song Contest, but they were all fellas. Whatever happened to them? Lotte survived. Here she is. Hello, Lotte.
Lotte Enberg is familiar with the Eurovision Song Contest for being one of the background singers with the band Herres when Sweden won in Luxembourg. That's where she met her husband, and do you know, they just had a beautiful baby. Lotta Enberg nous entraîne dans un exotique boogaloo, sous la direction de Kurt Erik Holmqvist.
Oh, Kurt Erik's been seen around here before. He's looking suitably cheery about it. This is a Euro song.
Du som tycker din dag är grå, jorden snurrar sitt varv ändå. Bryr sig inte så mycket om den som gick och kom. Snart så skiner en sol igen på en blommande äng. Varma vindar från länge sen spelar upp en refräng. Galoo dansar rock'n'rolla, spelar freestyle med fett musik. Galoo dansar rock'n'rolla, rock och sommar och romantik. Vill du leva och vill du dansa, våga skratta och våga kansa. Galoo dansar rock'n'rolla, spelar freestyle med fett musik. La 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 la. La 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 la. Du som har gått och väntat så, all din längtan den ska du nå. Blicka framåt och du ska se, snart så händer det. Ut till kusten med tåg och bil, reser hela vårt gäng. Varma vindar i sommaren spelar upp vår refräng. Galoo dansar rock'n'rolla, spelar freestyle
That's the Swedish entry, Boogaloo. Kind of song that makes you feel you've been here before. That was song number 6. This is song 7. We've only had 7 songs. It seems longer, doesn't it? This is the Italian entry coming up. Oh, there's a fellow working hard, look. This is the Open Air Museum of Bokrijk. At least it was when I last looked at something else now. Gente di Mare is the Italian entry. Sea People. Umberto Tozzi e Raff. And the writers are Umberto Tozzi, Raff, and Giancarlo Bigazzi. According to what's written down here, Umberto Tozzi in the last few years has had 225 million copies of records, which by my calculation makes him the best-selling record artist of all time. And I hadn't heard of him until tonight. He's going to do something with the gang, with a cartoon in just a moment, if I'm any judge. There they are. These look a little different.
Umberto Tozzi and Raff are 2 of the most successful singers in Italy. Everyone remembers Tozzi's hits Ti Amo, Gloria, and Raff's Self-Control that made them international stars. Tozzi et Raff, une nouvelle association de talents pour le plus grand bonheur de l'Italie et une chanson, Gente di Mare, pour notre plaisir à tous. Le chef d'orchestre est Gianfranco Lombardi.
Gianfranco Lombardi. I must say I do admire a man whose self-control has made him world famous. Sea People.
A noi che siamo gente di pianura, navigatori esperti di città, il mare ci fa sempre un po' paura, per quell'idea di troppa libertà. Eppure abbiamo il sale nei capelli, del mare abbiamo le profondità, e donne infreddolite negli scialli, che aspettano che cosa non si sa. Gente di mare che se ne va dove gli pare, dove non sa. Gente che muore di nostalgia, ma quando torna dopo un giorno muore per la voglia di andare via. Gente di mare. E quando ci fermiamo sulla riva, gente di mare, lo sguardo all'orizzonte se ne va. Gente di mare, portandoci pensieri alla deriva, per quell'idea di troppa libertà. Gente di mare che se ne va dove gli pare, dove non sa. Gente corsara che non c'è più, gente
Several people have acquired fancy for that one, or possibly Umberto's Designer Stubble, the Italian entry. I find it hard to keep track of these films. 1 minute you're on a motorway and the next thing they're drinking beer. This is Flanders. See what I mean? It was Flanders a moment ago. Portugal's next, song number 8. Portugal, I'm afraid, have never won the Eurovision Song Contest. They've made up the numbers in the years they've been in it. They've never even come close. And it's such a lovely language for song. Neste barco a velha, inside this sailboat. It'll be sung for Portugal by Nevada, Alfredo Azineira and Jorge Mendes. And they're also the composers of the song. Belgian Pigeons. Nevada. Don't overact, lads, please.
Pour le Portugal, un groupe dont le nom évoque espace et liberté, Nevada, est composé de 2 jeunes artistes, Alfredo Azineira et Jorge Mendes. It is their very first time on such a big event. Let's welcome the Portuguese band Nevada with the song Neste Barco a Vela. And the conductor is Jaime Oliveira.
corre sem parar. No meu país o navio nem sempre se faz ao mar. No meu país a tristeza tem o nome solidão. No meu país a beleza invento-a na minha mão. Também com o barco vazio que atravessa o rio para trás da saudade. Ou no mundo é tão bela neste barco à vela que não tem idade. Também com o barco tão cheio contigo no mar e no rumo da esperança. Ou no mundo é tão bela neste barco à vela com ar de criança. Corre sem parar. No meu país o navio nem sempre se faz ao mar. O meu país é um sol de raiva e de alegria. E mesmo assim tem os olhos negros que esperam por mim. Navego um barco tão cheio contigo no meio, no rumo da esperança. No mundo é tão bela neste barco à vela com ar de criança. Eu tenho um barco tão cheio contigo no meio, no rumo da esperança. No mundo é tão bela neste barco à vela com ar de criança. Eu tenho um barco tão cheio contigo no meio, no rumo da esperança. No mundo é tão bela neste barco à vela com ar de criança. Também com o barco tão cheio contigo no meio, no rumo da esperança. O no mundo é tão bela neste barco à vela com ar de criança.
I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for Portuguese songs in the language. I love that, and I love these outfits. Terrific. It's Spain next, song number 9. This, of course, is King Baudouin, the 5th king of the Belgians. He's pictured addressing the European Parliament in Strasbourg. And here he is with his wife, Donna Fabiola de Mora y Aragon. Of course, suitably enough, an introduction to the Spanish entry. No estás solo. You're not alone. The singer is Patricia Kraus, and the composer is Rafael Trabuccelli, and the author is Rafael Martinez. Patricia Kraus is the daughter of one of the world's greatest tenors, and I think you will find her outfit challenging. Do not be deceived by her simple appearance in this cartoon. You wait till you get a load of her leather bodice, I suppose, really.
Elle est jeune, elle est dynamique. Elle parle anglais, français, italien. Elle adore le basket, la rock, le pop music. Patricia Kraus est la fille du ténor mondialement connu, Alfredo Kraus. The Spanish contestant, Patricia Kraus, was raised in classical music, but she has found her own sound, and she definitely knows what she wants. She sings No Estás Solo, conducted by Eduardo Leva.
Hoy quiero salir, esta noche no puedo dormir, te tengo que llamar. Los amigos, ¿para qué están? Ni una sola vez me has dejado de escuchar. Hoy te quiero dar las gracias, nada más. Oye, no estás solo, oye, eres querido, oye, puedes oírme, estoy cantando, ¿qué vas a pensar? ¿Qué horas de llamar? Te puedes cambiar, si quieres te paso a buscar. Ahora mi ciudad pasa tras el cristal, un semáforo más. Oigo la radio, ese es tu portal. Te hago una señal, tú ya estás aquí. Mi admira. Si tú estás aquí, como siempre sin preguntar, la sonrisa como un gesto más, los amigos, ¿para qué estar? Si tú estás aquí, y es lo que importa para mí. Otra vez me dirás, los amigos, ¿para qué estar? Oye, no estás solo, oye, eres querido, oye, eres mi amigo, estoy cantando, ahora mi ciudad pasa tras el cristal, un semáforo más. Oigo la radio, oye, no estás solo, oye, eres querido, oye, puedes oírme, estoy cantando, estoy cantando.
You tell him, girl. That was a belter. Patricia Kraus. She stalked off there. Now we got the Turkish entry next. And this is a picture, or some pictures of Wallonia, where it's wet. Mysterious Ardennes. Now the Turkish entry is song number 10. What? 10 already? And it's called Sharkum Segi Ustuni. That's as close as I can get to it. And it's loosely translated as a melody, which I think is a bit inadequate. The singers are Seyal Taner and Group Lokomotiv. The composer is Urkito Ahmed Tukjuz. It's snowing again, lads. The group, you'll notice, are all in white. And I want you to keep a particular eye out for the lady, Seyal, who's in, it looks like to me, and I'm untutored in these things, as a tutu with cowboy overtones.
Seyal Taner est chanteuse et comédienne. Au cours de sa carrière cinématographique, elle a eu la chance de rencontrer des partenaires tels que Robert Mitchum, Yul Brynner et Charles Bronson. Chez elle en Turquie, elle ne compte plus les disques d'or. Seyal Taner, singer and actress, was born a star. She's backed up by the band Lokomotiv and offers her melody tonight. Şarkım Sevgi Üstüne. The song will be conducted by Garo Mafyan.
Oh, Garo's got dressed up tonight. Looking good. You've seen nothing yet. Mercy me. You can't say it didn't have movement. Exhausted just looking at that. This is Liège. I don't know who the girl is. She keeps popping up and down, doesn't she? In the eastern part of Belgium. And it serves to introduce song number 11. That's the Greek entry. I can't imagine what they are. I'm sorry. Folklore, that is. Anyway, the Greek entry is sung by Bang. And I think you'll find that Bang have more than a hint of wham And the song is called Stop. So there's a lot of exclamation marks around this. And the composers are Vasilis Tertilis and Thanos Kaliris. And they're also Bang. They're accompanied by, if you watch out, 3 charming girls in their coming out gowns and sunglasses. Here are the boys. Isn't this fun though?
Dire que leur groupe s'appelle Bang et leur chanson Stop serait un peu bref. Il faut ajouter qu'ils sont grecs, ils sont mignons, ce qui ne gâche rien. Vasilis Dirtiris plays synthesizer and Thanos Kaliris sings. They're also the composers of their song Stop. The song is conducted by George Niarchos.
Taking time out from making his millions on tankers, shipping.
Σαν μια στάρ που ποζάρει όταν της αστράφτουν φλάς και το στυλ σου γάρμπο στο σακάκι λίγα στρας. Ό,τι κάνεις για δόξα και λεφτά δες τι κάνεις, αλλού είναι η χαρά. Κι εγώ σου λέω stop, μη rock and roll είναι η ζωή. Stop, μη σκέψου μια στιγμή. Stop, μη ξεκινάμε απ' την αρχή. Δες να δεν είναι αργά. Κυκλοφοράς στις δίσκο και μιλάς για σίνεμα, μια ζωή με ρίσκο. Σαμπάνια, πάρτι, μυστικά. Ό,τι κάνεις για δόξα και λεφτά δες τι κάνεις, αλλού είναι η χαρά. Κι εγώ σου λέω stop, μη rock and roll είναι η ζωή. Stop, μη σκέψου μια στιγμή. Stop, μη ξεκινάμε απ' την αρχή. Δες να δεν είναι αργά. Κι εγώ σου λέω stop, μη rock and roll είναι η ζωή. Stop, μη σκέψου μια στιγμή. Stop, μη ξεκινάμε απ' την αρχή. Δες να δεν είναι αργά. Stop.
More than a passing resemblance to George Michael without the designer stubble there. Got a big hand for the audience here. As we move on to views of the south of Belgium and modern art in Brussels. Little Magritte. It will introduce song number 12, Beba, the Netherlands, Rechtop in der Wind. Shipwrecked in the wind, I'd say. But actually translates as lost in gale force 10. The lead singer, well, the singer is Marsha, a very, very good-looking blonde girl. Do you know what? I could eat a horse this minute. I'd eat those flowers. The composer, words and music, are by Peter Kohlwein. Keep an eye out on stage. White is the colour for contestants tonight.
Marsha a déjà donné des preuves de son talent à travers les groupes dont elle a fait partie et les concours qu'elle a gagnés. C'est en juillet 86 qu'elle entame une carrière solo qui l'amène ce soir à représenter les Pays-Bas. Lovely Marsha has already had several hits with former bands Tulip and Babe. She now sings solo, Rechtop in de Wind, and the conductor is Rogier van Otterlo.
We're getting terrific views up conductors' noses this evening.
Toen de deur dicht viel, trok een sigaret hier door het huis. En de trilling ging tot heel diep in mijn hart. Oh, ik ging naar buiten, heb mezelf bijna uitgeteld. En de waarde van gelukkig zijn werd bijgesteld. En de klok tikte steeds het woordje over. Maar rechtop in de wind zal ik blijven staan. Ik ga wel door, geloof me nou, al is het niet met dan zonder jou. Rechtop in de wind, al is het een orkaan. Als jij geen vaste grond meer vindt, dan sta ik nog rechtop in de wind. Toen de deur dicht viel, zei ik mezelf, kijk niet meer om. Haal de brug op, maak een vesting van je hart. En hou je tranen in, bewaar die voor de nacht. Als je in het milde duister toch nog op de wacht. Maar dat gaat voorbij, eens gaat dat ook over. Maar rechtop in de wind zal ik blijven staan. Ik ga wel door, geloof me nou, al is het niet net dan zonder jou. Rechtop in de wind, al is het een orkaan. Als jij geen vaste grond meer vindt, dan sta ik nog rechtop in de wind. Als jij geen vaste grond meer vindt, dan sta ik nog rechtop in de wind. Rechtop in de wind. Rechtop in de wind. Rechtop in de wind. Rechtop in de wind.
That gets my vote. Absolutely nothing to do with the girl and the way she looks. That's wonderful. The Netherlands entry, Rechtop in the Wind. My, this is an old film. It's because Wallonia, which you're going to see in a minute, was one of the first industrialized regions in the world. Now it's all technology now, isn't it? It introduces song number 13, the Luxembourg entry. Now, Luxembourg have won it overall 5 times. They share overall first, I suppose, with France, who've done the same thing. Luxembourgeois entry is Amour, Amour, Love Squared. It's written by Alec Marcion, who's 27 years old, an accomplished author and composer. And perhaps the best known name here in European terms, Plastic Bertrand, is the singer. Roger Juret is his name, born of a Russian mother and a French father. There's old Plastic himself, unimpressed, but acting.
On peut dire que le jour le plus important de sa vie est celui où Roger Jouret est devenu Plastic Bertrand. Il lance la Plastic Generation à travers le monde entier avec un méga-tube, Ça plane pour moi. After his astounding hit, Plastic Bertrand is back in the business, representing Luxembourg with his latest song, Amour, Amour. And the conductor is Alec Mention.
Amour, amour, qu'est-ce que c'est bien quand tu nous tiens. Amour, amour, c'est toi le plus fort, le plus malin. Un petit point rouge à l'horizon, je remonte tout en haut du donjon. C'est que ça avance, quelle délivrance. France, Ahmed, c'est la bonne direction. C'est l'heure de gonfler les ballons. Je suis plein d'ambiance, ouais plein d'ambiance, ambiance. Amour, amour, qu'est-ce que c'est bien quand il nous tient. Amour, amour, c'est toi le plus fort, le plus malin. C'est la panique sur mon radar. Beauté fatale, ah oui c'est louche. C'est pas mon jour, vendredi 13. Je m'approche en douce sans crier gare. Sur commune, surtout pas touche. Je suis pas à l'aise, elle en a 16. Amour, amour, qu'est-ce que c'est bien quand tu nous tiens. Amour, amour, c'est toi le plus fort, le plus malin. Amour, amour, quand tu nous tiens, c'est toi le cow-boy, nous les Indiens. Qu'est-ce que t'es dur, qu'est-ce que t'es chien, quand tu nous tiens. Si elle se marche fait ta biscuit, je ramasse tous ces petits cailloux et je m'accroche. Qu'est-ce que c'est moche, moche. Amour, amour, qu'est-ce que c'est bien quand tu nous tiens. Amour, amour, c'est toi le plus fort, le plus malin. Amour, amour, qu'est-ce que c'est bien quand tu nous tiens. Amour, amour, c'est toi le plus fort, le plus malin. Amour, amour.
That's the general idea. Old scampering plastic there. A Luxembourg entry. There's a man there who's taking it very seriously indeed, and he's probably right. Our turn next, lads. Royaume-Uni. United Kingdom's entry, song 14. Well, we have another look at Wallonia here. Royaume-Uni's entry, of course, is Only the Light. And it'll be sung by Richard Peebles. He wrote it as well, you probably saw when you saw the Song for Europe contest, when he won a very, very close contest to represent the United Kingdom here in Brussels. He's got a very pretty girl in his backing group. They're all in white. 3 backers, drummer, keyboard player. Got a white jacket on, been a singer and composer for a long time now. A member of Middle of the Road, when he had a number of hits. Richard Peebles he's called here, we called him Ricky. Warm greetings to the United Kingdom, and let's wish him all the best. Hot favourite.
Richard Peebles is coming from Scotland. He's a multi-talented person. He plays comedy, sings, and composes. He wrote numbers for the well-known band Middle of the Road and is now working on his solo album. Ricky défend ce soir les couleurs britanniques avec la chanson Only the Night, The Light. Le chef d'orchestre est Ronnie Hazelhurst.
Oh, isn't he a picture? Look, he made that himself, that chap. A very nice Ron. Here it comes, UK's entry.
It's only the light that fades through the night, a shadow that's falling, and the darkness is calling. Shadows walking behind me, strange lights won't let them blind me. Voices running on through my mind. Survival, got to get on with life. It's only the light that fades through the night, a shadow that's falling, and the darkness is calling. It's only the light after me. It's only the light. I can see the light. It's only the light. Can't you see the light? It's only the light. Only light. Mirrors, I see your reflection moving in every direction. I can't sleep, it seems so confusing. So touch me, remove this illusion. It's only the light that glows in the night, the spirit that moves me, the spirit that moves me. It's only the light after me. It's only the light. I can see the light. It's only the light. Can't you see the light? It's only the light. Only light. It's only the light. I can see the light. It's only the light. Can't you see the light? It's only the light. Only light. It's only the light.
That's it, the United Kingdom's entry. Richard Peebles with a flash of the tartan and a good performance. Only the Lights. Song number 14. 22 songs in all. This is song 15 coming up shortly. And it's actually pictures of the Francophone community of Belgium. Georges Simenon among them, Jacques Brel, the Walloons. The French entry is Les mots d'amour n'ont pas de dimanche. No Sunday in loving words. The singer is Christine Minier. And in fact, her uncle wrote the words. That's Gérard Courcy. And her brother, Marc Minier, wrote the music. What a cut-up this all is. Christian was born in 63. So it's a family affair for France. Here's the girl, song 15.
Christine Minier has always dreamed to be a performing artist. She was gifted for singing and dancing. At age 23, the dream finally comes true. Malgré sa passion de petite fille pour la danse classique, Christine Minier s'orientera vers des études de puéricultrice et de coiffure. Mais le rêve de petite fille est tenace. Voici pourquoi ce soir, elle représente la France avec Les mots d'amour n'ont pas de dimanche. Le chef d'orchestre est Jean-Claude Petit.
French. I thought he was going to burst into tears there for a minute, but he's pulled himself together. Here he comes with the French entry.
Petite fille tranquille, petite fille fragile, elle demande qu'on l'aime à force de je t'aime. La passion au fond des yeux, couleur ciel bleu. Elle parle tout bas, écoute-la. Les mots d'amour n'ont pas de dimanche. Pourquoi les retenir? Ils viennent du cœur. Les mots d'amour n'ont pas de dimanche. Magique musique du cœur pour le bonheur. Comme je lui ressemble, et comme elle je tremble. Je veux encore rêver, je veux encore espérer. La passion au fond des yeux, couleur ciel bleu. Un peu de chaleur, plus avoir peur. Les mots d'amour n'ont pas de dimanche. Pourquoi les retenir? Ils viennent du cœur. Les mots d'amour n'ont pas de dimanche. Magique musique du cœur pour le bonheur. Il faut dire ce que tu ressens, ça n'est pas facile autrement de te comprendre. C'est comme l'enfant qui ne triche pas, quand il aime il te tend les bras. Alors n'oublie pas, les mots d'amour n'ont pas de dimanche. Pourquoi les retenir? Ils viennent du cœur. Les mots d'amour n'ont pas de dimanche. Magique musique du cœur pour le bonheur. Les mots d'amour.
Christine Minier with the French entry. The youngsters of the EEC are the theme of this. 1992 is the year of the completed international market, and it says the end of the 12 member states' national borders. We'll see. Now, Song 16, which this precedes, is Lass die Sonne in dein Herz, the sun into your heart, Germany's entry, and many think this has a very good chance. It's a fresh-faced young group, again. If you're going to call it something, you call it a typical Eurovision song. The singers are Wind, which sounds a bit better than calling them Wind. It's a bit more acceptable. The words and the music are by Bernd Meininger and Ralf Siegel. They seem to have been composing German entries since Jimmy Young was a boy soprano. This is the Wind, through the Willows.
Wind, un groupe qui n'est pas inconnu des spectateurs de l'Eurovision, puisqu'en 1985, il représentait déjà l'Allemagne à Göteborg. Back in the Eurovision Song Contest, Wind, a refreshing band with Petra, Christiane, Alain, Andy, Sammy and Robert singing Lass die Sonne in dein Herz. And the conductor is Laszlo Benker.
Schick die Sehnsucht himmelwärts. Gib dem Traum ein bisschen Freiheit. Lass die Sonne in dein Herz. Manchmal bist du traurig und weißt nicht warum. 1000 kleine Kleinigkeiten machen dich ganz stumm. Du hast fast vergessen, wie das ist, ein Mensch zu sein. Doch du bist nicht allein. Lass die Sonne in dein Herz. Schick die Sehnsucht himmelwärts. Gib dem Traum ein bisschen Freiheit. Lass die Sonne in dein Herz. Manchmal in den Nächten macht der Zorn dich blind und Gefühle sterben wie ein Kerzenlicht im Wind. Und dein Mut vergeht dir, denn die Angst dringt in dich ein. Doch du bist nicht allein. Lass die Sonne in dein Herz. Schick die Sehnsucht himmelwärts. Gib dem Traum ein bisschen Freiheit. Lass die Sonne in dein Herz.
Du musst an dich glauben, Mitleid brauchst du keins.
Und du musst dein Leben lieben, denn du hast nur eins. Niemals mehr im Schatten stehen, geh ins Licht hinein. Du bist nicht allein. Lass die Sonne in dein Herz. Schick die Sehnsucht himmelwärts. Geh ins Licht mit offenen Armen. Lass die Sonne in dein Herz. Lass die Sonne in dein Herz. Schick die Sehnsucht himmelwärts. Gib dem Traum ein bisschen Freiheit. Lass die Sonne, lass die Sonne, lass die Sonne in dein Herz.
German entry. That was a fresh, well-scrubbed song, wasn't it? I tell you, that crowd's in good form now. They'll be all drunk as skunks before the evening's over. Water here, Spa, or Spa in Belgium. I haven't taken the waters myself. I hardly had a drink all day. Aspro Mavro is the Cyprus entry. Sounds like a sovereign remedy for headache and acid indigestion, but it's not. It means white on black. It's written by the husband and wife composing team of Andros Papapablou and Maria Papapablou. Alexia will sing it for Cyprus. We're getting a lot of pigeons tonight, aren't we? This Cyprus entry has a fair amount of dancing that I'd like you to keep an eye on too. Alexia, still in her early teens when she sung in the Eurovision Song Contest in 1981 in Dublin. Ooh.
Alexia was a teenager when she first appeared at the Eurovision Song Contest in '81. She then took up music seriously at the Berklee College of Music in Boston. La concurrente chypriote Alexia est non seulement une brillante interprète, mais elle compose également. Blanc et noir est le titre de sa chanson, Aspro Mavro. Et le chef d'orchestre est Joe Carlier.
Στο τρένο είπες πως θέλεις να σε περιμένω. Ύστερα είχες πια χαθεί. Ψάχνω
βρω κάτι που μας δένει. Μα μια εικόνα τώρα πια μου μένει. Ναι, άσπρο μαύρο όνειρα κάνω όταν μου πως γυρνάς. Άσπρο μαύρο παίζω στο πιάνο και εσύ χαμογελάς. Και τα πλήκτρα σαν αγγίζω νιώθω να πετώ. Άσπρο μαύρο όνειρα κάνω πως θα σε ξαναδώ. Το πρόσωπο σου βλέπω στον καθρέφτη, καθώς της νύχτας ένα αστέρι πέφτει. Μια ευχή να είμαστε μαζί. Το όνειρό μου ζωντανεύει πάντα με ένα τραγούδι, μια γλυκιά μπαλάντα. Ναι, άσπρο μαύρο όνειρα κάνω όταν μου πως γυρνάς. Άσπρο μαύρο παίζω στο πιάνο και εσύ χαμογελάς. Και τα πλήκτρα σαν αγγίζω νιώθω να πετώ. Άσπρο μαύρο όνειρα κάνω πως θα σε ξαναδώ. Κλείνω τα μάτια μου, θέλω στο πλάι σου να βρεθώ. Και σαν ξυπνήσω πια γίνεται το όνειρο αληθινό. Άσπρο μαύρο όνειρα κάνω όταν μου πως γυρνάς. Άσπρο μαύρο παίζω στο πιάνο και εσύ χαμογελάς. Και τα πλήκτρα σαν αγγίζω νιώθω να πετώ. Άσπρο μαύρο όνειρα κάνω πως θα σε ξαναδώ.
A cheeky little song from Cyprus, Aspro Mabro. That was song 17. There's the history of Flanders in this film, no? Spotlighted by the talent of its painters, Jan van Eyck. And of course, Rubens. Song 18 coming up, Sata Salama. I'm afraid Finland have never come within a reindeer's bellow of winning this. But you never know. This is translated as Fire Night. It's sung by Vicky Rosti, the well-known Swiss potato. And the composer is Petri Laaksonen. And the words are by Vipi Leto. Vipi Leto, it says, is probably best known as a singer. Not to me, he isn't. Sata Salama. She is the girl, Vicky Rosti.
Vicky Rosti a déjà réussi une très belle carrière en Finlande. Sacrée la chanteuse la plus populaire de son pays, elle y a remporté un disque de platine. Pourtant, elle a préféré consacrer ces dernières années à sa vie de famille. Vicky Rosti is back on stage for the Eurovision Song Contest today with the song Fire Night, Sata Salama. And the conductor is Ossi Rune.
He's not, it's Ossi Rune. And it wouldn't be the same without you, Ossi. We've been together now for 40 years.
Pimenee valkeat maat, laulupuut vaikenevat. Katujen lapset piiloutuu, kun raju ilman nousee. Pelätään pelkomme pois, mikään ei tiedä mua pois, kun rakkaus kiinni painautuu ja sydän lämpenee. Vaik sata salamaa
Oh, that was very good, I think. That's Vicky Rosti is certainly, I think, the best singer we've had so far this evening. Sang that very well. There's only 4 more songs to go. How time flies, etc., etc. Now that's a saxophone there, and it all started in Dinan, which you see here, on the banks of the Meuse, birthplace of the father of the saxophone. That's not him. Adolf Sax was his name, and you'll get a picture of him in a moment. But Denmark's the song En Lille Melody. There's Al. Look at him. Old Adolf. En Lille Melody, a little song. This is a hot favorite with some punters. Sung by Banjo and Anne-Catherine Herdorf. Helge Engelbrecht and Jakob Jonia wrote the song. And Lille Melody, a little song for Denmark. And they won it once before, and they quite like their chances this evening.
Anne-Catherine Herdorf, a beautiful 19-year-old girl, is an artist from head to toes. She sings with the Danish radio choir and stars in a TV series. Anne-Catherine Herdorf est ce qu'on nomme une enfant de la balle. Son père, chef d'un orchestre de danse, l'a fait débuter à l'âge de 8 ans. Aujourd'hui, elle représente son pays, le Danemark, avec le groupe Banjo, et la chanson En Lille Melody. Le chef d'orchestre est Henrik Grosgaard.
Good man, Henrik. I'm not too keen on this girl's frock.
Sammen kan vi sikkert blive det største kor. En sang kan blive til mere end du tror. Ligegyldigt hvad vi er, og ligegyldigt hvor vi bor, så har vi alle lånt det samme ord. Men nu skal livet, det starter altid med dig selv. Prøv en gang, med denne sang. Det var en lille melodi, et nemt refræn, som godt kan synge sommer om igen. Tilsammen kan vi sikkert blive det største kor. En sang kan blive til mere end du tror. Syng en sang og bliv alle spændt. Lad os synge igen. Syng en sang for en bedre jord. Det hjælper mere end du tror. Det var en lille melodi, en nem refræn, som godt kan synge sommer om igen. Tilsammen kan vi sikkert blive det største kor. En sang kan blive til mere end du tror.
That's a simple song, a little melody as it's called, and a pretty good entry for Denmark. Song 20 is the Irish entry. They won in 1970 with Dana and in 1980 with Johnny Logan. And Johnny Logan is going to sing their song this evening. He won it in 1980 with Shea Healy's What's Another Year. This song, Hold Me Now, Johnny Logan wrote himself. Architecture and wrought iron, I think we're looking at here, and very nice too. Just like our house. Sean Sherrard is the pseudonym of J. Logan Esquire. And this is the boy himself, a second bite at the cherry. It's a very good song, well thought of.
Chacun se souvient de la victoire sans précédent de Johnny Logan à l'Eurovision en 1980. En 7 ans, il s'est construit une belle carrière d'auteur-compositeur. Johnny Logan is looking and singing better than ever and represents Ireland in this year's Eurovision Song Contest with his own ballad, Hold Me Now. And the conductor is Noel Keelan.
It's Noel Keelan, but Noel suits him better, really.
Don't close your heart to how you feel. Dream. Don't be afraid the dream's not real. Close your eyes. Pretend it's just the two of us again. Make believe this moment's here to stay. Touch me the way you used to do. I know tonight could be all I'll have with you. From now on, you'll be with someone else instead of me. So tonight, let's fill this memory for the last time. Hold me now, don't cry, don't say a word, just hold me now. And I will know though we're apart, we'll always be together, forever in love. What do you say when words are not enough? Time will be kind once we're apart. And your tears will have no place in your heart. I wish I could say how much I'll miss you when you're gone. How my love for you will go on and on. And hold me now, don't cry, don't say a word, just hold me now and try to understand it. I hope at last you found what you've been searching for. Though I won't be there anymore, I will always love you. Don't cry, don't say a word, just hold me now. And I will know though we're apart, we'll always be together, forever in love. What do you say when what can I say when my words are not enough?
Well, now, at the risk of being accused of partiality, does that sound like a winner to you? The Irish entry there, Johnny Logan. 2 more to go. Yugoslavia next. There's more food there. Look, bit of pity on a man who's only had a club sandwich all day. I'd eat those diamonds. Yugoslavia's entry is called, well, I think, Ja sam za ples. My apologies to Yugoslavians. It's translated as I wanna dance. Yugoslavia have never won the contest. I hear echoes in this song of another song. Still, judge for yourself. It's sung by Novi Fossili, the New Fossils. 3 Taurians, 1 Leo and 1 Libra. Got the star signs, but no names, except for one, Rajko Dujmic, who's the composer. And the words are by Stevo Svikic. Here's the gang, the old Novi Fossili.
Les Novi Fossili ont déjà tourné au Canada, en Union soviétique et aux États-Unis. Ils sont plus que célèbres chez eux, en Yougoslavie. Don't tell it to anyone. But today, it's Sanya's birthday. And Sanya joined the Novi Fossili in '83 with her talent and cheerfulness. They invite us to dance with Yasam Zaples. And the conductor is Nikita Kalujera.
Go for it, Nikita. Hey. Have a look at the set this time. It looks really terrific.
I wanna dance, hey, oh, oh, ja sam za ples, oh yeah. U nekom bistrovu, tu kod nas na moru, ja pila sam sok. A tamo za barom, u džuboksu starom, su svirali rock. Odjednom se stvori, ja čujem govori,
This is okay, this is okay.
pogled mi sretne i kaže mi hej. Čujem nešto kao do you wanna dance. Mislim da me pita da li sam za ples.
I wanna dance.
Oh, oh, ja sam za ples. Oh yeah. Čujem nešto kao do you wanna dance. Mislim da me pita da li sam za ples.
I wanna dance.
Oh, oh, ja sam za ples. Oh yeah. I wanna dance, oh, oh, ja sam za ples, oh yeah. U nekom bistrovu, tu kod nas na moru, ja pila sam sok. A dolje na plaži su momci na gaži svirali rock. I opet se stvori, ja čujem govori,
This is okay, this is okay.
pogled mi sretne i kaže mi hej. Čujem nešto kao do you wanna dance. Mislim da me pita da li sam za ples.
I wanna dance.
Oh, oh, ja sam za ples. Oh yeah. Čujem nešto kao do you wanna dance. Mislim da me pita da li sam za ples.
I wanna dance.
Oh, oh, ja sam za ples. Oh yeah. I wanna dance. Oh, oh, ja sam za ples. Oh yeah. I wanna dance.
Bouncy Girl. I like that class of thing in Europe. I just have a feeling I've heard it before, that's all. That's the Yugoslavian entry. And we've only got one more to go.
Belgian Textile and Fashion Lines welcomes the world on board.
Well, yes. Belgian quality is the motif here. And it's the Swiss entry. They last won the Eurosong in 1956 when the world was young. And they haven't been anywhere close since. The song is Moitié, Moitié, half and half. The singer is Carol Rich. And the author, composer, is Jean-Jacques Egli. It's another entry, when you hear it, that it's all vivacity and a bounce and vaguely reminds you of something you've heard a few times before. Swiss entry, the final song. After this, we have an intermission, and then the old scoreboard. Stay tuned.
À 7 ans, elle chantait Le temps des cerises. À 17 ans, elle jouait dans la flûte enchantée de Mozart. Et à 25 ans, elle arrive pour la deuxième fois à la finale suisse de l'Eurovision. Carol Rich, lovely 25 years old singer, likes fairness and balance in everything. Tonight, she shares her philosophy with us by singing Moitié-moitié.
Le monde est une balançoire interdite aux enfants. Puis tu fais monter d'un côté et puis l'autre descend. En haut c'est la vie en bleu, en bas c'est les larmes aux yeux. Ni beaucoup ni trop peu, faudrait du juste milieu. Le monde est comme à s'habiller, à ta cape est stupide. Puis ça se remplit d'un côté et puis l'autre se vide. En bas c'est plat à craquer, en haut plus rien à donner. Comme des choses à changer, faudra faire moitié-moitié. L'amour c'est moitié-moitié, toujours faire moitié-moitié. Bonheur qu'on partage, mais de malheur en cache. L'amour c'est moitié-moitié, toujours faire moitié-moitié. Tout le bien que l'on donne, c'est le mal qu'on emprisonne. Mais quelque part un avion fou s'écrase en planétaire. Et c'est le livre d'une vie qui redevient poussière. L'ange du hasard attrapé, le génie s'est envolé. Son message est resté, on va faire moitié-moitié. L'amour c'est moitié-moitié, toujours faire moitié-moitié. Bonheur qu'on partage, mais de malheur on cache. L'amour c'est moitié-moitié, toujours faire moitié-moitié. Tout le bien que l'on donne, c'est le mal qu'on emprisonne. L'amour c'est moitié-moitié, toujours faire moitié-moitié. Bonheur qu'on partage, mais de malheur on cache. L'amour c'est moitié-moitié, toujours faire moitié-moitié. Tout le bien que l'on donne, c'est le mal qu'on emprisonne. Tout le bien que l'on donne, c'est le mal qu'on emprisonne.
Moitié-moitié, Carol Rich, that's it. The feast of music has come to a close. And now the compere.
Et voilà, mesdames et messieurs, les dés sont jetés. Nous sommes arrivés à la fin de la présentation des 22 pays concurrents. Nous allons laisser le temps aux jurys nationaux de rassembler leurs votes pendant un court entracte dédié bien sûr à l'Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the end of the presentation of the 22 competing countries. While the jury decides who is going to win this year's Eurovision Song Contest, I take the opportunity to remind you that today, the 9th May 1987, is the 30th anniversary of the Schumann's Declaration that led to the birth of the European communities. Les communautés européennes ont tenu à offrir à l'ensemble des pays participants un film célébrant l'unité entre les peuples. Célébration sur le thème de l'hymne à la joie de Ludwig van Beethoven, interprété par Marc Groels.
while far be it from the likes of me to interrupt this little treat, which I know many of you are using as an excuse to go out and put the kettle on. But just in case you are interested and missed out Victor's rather speedy explanation, or you've come in from the pub and wondering what the Sam Hill's going on, this film, which is filling the gap while the national juries get their scoring together, is designed as a celebration of the European Economic Community's 30th birthday today, dedicated to the union of the 12 countries that make up the EEC. It's a ballet of 12 stars. It's composed by Billy Mortier, and the flute soloist, who I must say I thought was James Galway there for a moment, is Mark Graubers. And as you hear, it leans heavily on the European anthem, Beethoven's Ode to Joy. Lovely flute playing by Mark Graubers. Now, I told you to watch out for the new set of earrings. And here they come. Take me to your leader.
Mesdames et messieurs, l'heure du jugement final est proche. Durant les 40 minutes qui suivent, les secrétaires des jurys nationaux déclineront les points qu'ils attribuent aux chansons respectives. Ces points s'inscriront dans un ordre allant de 1 à 12 sur le tableau marquoir. Je tiens à insister sur le fait que chaque jury ne peut voir ni entendre les points des autres jurys avant d'avoir eux-mêmes donné les siens. Ladies and gentlemen, in about 40 minutes, the juries, of course totally independently from each other, will have rendered their verdict, and we will have a winner. Il n'y a aucune inquiétude à avoir concernant le déroulement correct des opérations qui nous mèneront au classement final, car nous pouvons compter sur la présence bienveillante d'un homme qui est une figure familière du concours depuis une décennie. Mesdames et messieurs, j'ai le plaisir d'accueillir Monsieur Franck Neff. Bonsoir Franck.
Bonsoir Victor. Je suis très heureux. Je suis très heureux d'être à Bruxelles en cette journée mémorable et anniversaire. Et je souhaite partager cette journée avec les 22 jurys de l'Europe, de l'Eurovision, qui sont prêts à vous donner leur vote. Merci.
Absolument, merci Franck. Nous allons en effet appeler le premier pays qui est la Norvège. We're calling Norway. Good evening, Norway. Can I have your points, please?
Good evening, Brussels, Oslo calling. Here are the results of the Norwegian jury. France, 1 point.
France, 1 point. La France, 1 point.
Israel, 2 points.
Israel, 2 points. Israël, 2 points.
Germany, 3 points.
Germany, 3 points. L'Allemagne, 3 points.
Iceland, 4 points.
Iceland, 4 points. L'Islande, 4 points.
Belgium, 5 points.
Belgium, 5 points. La Belgique, 5 points.
Cyprus, 6 points.
Cyprus, 6 points. Chypre, 6 points.
Denmark, 8 points.
Ireland, 8 points. L'Irlande, 8 points.
Finland, 10 points.
Finland, 10 points. La Finlande, 10 points.
And finally, Yugoslavia, 12 points.
Yugoslavia, 12 points. La Yougoslavie, 12 points.
And that completes the voting of the Norwegian jury. Bye-bye, Brussels.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Well, as I said before,
We're now
there's no
calling
accounting for the
Israel.
taste of national
Good
juries.
evening, Israel. Can I have your points, please?
Hello, Brussels. Jerusalem calling. Good evening. Here are the results of the Israeli jury. Switzerland, 1 point.
Switzerland, 1 point. La Suisse, 1 point.
Belgium, 2 points.
Belgium, 2 points. La Belgique, 2 points.
Italy, 3 points.
Italy, 3 points. L'Italie, 3 points.
Ireland, 4 points.
Ireland, 4 points. L'Irlande, 4 points.
Netherlands, 5 points.
Netherlands, 5 points. Les Pays-Bas, 5 points.
Denmark, 6 points.
Denmark, 6 points. Le Danemark, 6 points.
Yugoslavia, 7 points.
Yugoslavia, 7 points. La Yougoslavie, 7 points.
Germany, 8 points.
Germany, 8 points. L'Allemagne, 8 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 10 points.
And Sweden, 12 points.
And Sweden, 12 points. La Suède, 12 points.
And that completes the results of the Israeli jury. Good night.
Thank you very much.
Well, that
Good
spread the
night.
marks around fairly convincingly. Yugoslavia
We're
is
now
in the lead, as
calling
you can see.
The Austrian jury. Good evening, Austria.
Hello, Brussels.
Hello.
This is Vienna calling. Here are the results of the Austrian jury. Israel, 1 point.
Israel, 1 point. Israël, 1 point.
Netherlands, 2 points.
Netherlands, 2 points. Les Pays-Bas, 2 points.
Belgium, 3 points.
Belgium, 3 points. La Belgique, 3 points.
Norway, 4 points.
Norway, 4 points. La Norvège, 4 points.
United Kingdom, 5 points.
United Kingdom, 5 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 5 points.
Italy, 6 points.
Italy, 6 points. L'Italie, 6 points.
Denmark, 7 points.
Denmark, 7 points. Le Danemark, 7 points.
Yugoslavia, 8 points.
Yugoslavia, 8 points. La Yougoslavie, 8 points.
Germany, 10 points.
Germany, 10 points. L'Allemagne, 10 points.
And Ireland, 12 points.
Et l'Irlande, 12 points. Ireland, 12 points.
And that completes the points of the Austrian jury. Good night, Brussels.
Thank you very much and good night, Austria. How is the situation? Not bad. We're now going to Iceland. Good evening, Iceland. Can I have your points, please?
Hello, Brussels. This is Reykjavik calling. And I have here the results of the Icelandic jury. Greece, 1 point.
Greece, 1 point. La Grèce, 1 point.
Switzerland, 2 points.
Switzerland, 2 points. La Suisse, 2 points.
Italy, 3 points.
Italy, 3 points. L'Italie, 3 points.
France, 4 points.
France, 4 points. La France, 4 points.
Israel, 5 points.
Israel, 5 points. Israël, 5 points.
Cyprus, 6 points.
Cyprus, 6 points. Chypre, 6 points.
Denmark, 7 points.
Denmark, 7 points. Le Danemark, 7 points.
Sweden, 8 points.
Sweden, 8 points. La Suède, 8 points.
Yugoslavia, 10 points.
Yugoslavia, 10 points. La Yougoslavie, 10 points.
And Germany, 12 points.
And Germany, 12
Well, that was
points.
a strange set of marks from
L'Allemagne,
Iceland.
12
The
points.
Yugoslavian votes holding up very
And that
well, though. They
completes the points
obviously
of the
never heard
Icelandic jury. Thank
Do you want to
and
dance
goodbye
before?
from Reykjavik.
Thank you, Reykjavik. Bye-bye. Nous appelons maintenant la Belgique. Goedenavond, België. Bonsoir. Puis-je avoir vos points?
Hallo Bruxelles, hier is Brussel, goedenavond. Voici les résultats du jury belge. La Suède, 1 point.
La Suède, 1 point. Sweden, 1 point.
La Grèce, 2 points.
La Grèce, 2 points. Greece, 2 points.
Le Royaume-Uni, 3 points.
Le Royaume-Uni, 3 points. The United Kingdom, 3 points.
L'Islande, 4 points.
L'Islande, 4 points. Iceland, 4 points.
L'Italie, 5 points.
L'Italie, 5 points. Italy, 5 points.
Israël, 6 points.
Israël, 6 points. Israel, 6 points.
La Norvège, 7 points.
La Norvège, 7 points. Norway, 7 points.
La Yougoslavie, 8 points.
La Yougoslavie, 8 points. Yugoslavia, 8 points.
L'Allemagne, 10 points.
L'Allemagne, 10 points. Germany, 10 points.
Et l'Irlande, 12 points.
L'Irlande, 12 points. Ireland, 12 points.
Picture
Ceci
Johnny
termine les
Logan
points
looking
attribués par le
apprehensive.
jury belge. Bonsoir, goedenavond.
Goedenavond, dank je vriendelijk. Nous appelons maintenant la Suède. Mais nous allons regarder le tableau avant, parce qu'il semble que la Yougoslavie mène. Nous sommes encore au quart des votes, alors rien n'est encore joué, patience. We're calling Sweden now. Good evening, Sweden. May I have your points, please?
Good evening, Brussels. Here's Göteborg with the results of the Swedish Europe. We start with Italy, 1 point.
Italy, 1 point. L'Italie, 1 point.
And then Cyprus, 2 points.
Cyprus, 2 points. Chypre, 2 points.
And Finland, 3 points.
Finland, 3 points. La Finlande, 3 points.
Israel, 4 points.
Israel, 4 points. Israël, 4 points.
United Kingdom, 5 points.
United Kingdom, 5 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 5 points.
Greece, 6 points.
Greece, 6 points. La Grèce, 6 points.
And Germany, 7 points.
Germany, 7 points. L'Allemagne, 7 points.
And Denmark, 8 points.
Denmark, 8 points. Le Danemark, 8 points.
And we have Norway, 10 points.
Norway has 10 points.
Some
La
Scandinavian
Norvège,
voting going
10
on there.
points.
And finally, Ireland, 12 points.
And Ireland, 12 points. L'Irlande, 12 points.
Johnny Logan isn't going to make it to the end of the scoring from the looks of him.
Swedish jury.
And that means
Bye-bye, Brussels.
Ireland are in
Thank
second
you,
place,
bye-bye.
Germany in the lead.
We're calling Italy now. Nous allons appeler l'Italie. Buonasera, Italia.
Bonsoir Bruxelles, ici Rome. Voici les résultats du jury italien. Autriche, 1 point.
Autriche, 1 point. Austria, 1 point.
Danemark, 2 points.
Danemark, 2 points. Denmark, 2 points.
Suède, 3 points.
Suède, 3 points. Sweden, 3 points.
Allemagne, 4 points.
L'Allemagne, 4 points. Germany, 4 points.
France, 5 points.
La France, 5 points. France, 5 points.
Belgique, 6 points.
La Belgique, 6 points. Belgium, 6 points.
Norvège, 7 points.
Norvège, 7 points. Norway, 7 points.
Grèce, 8 points.
La Grèce, 8 points. Greece, 8 points.
Pays-Bas, 10 points.
Les Pays-Bas, 10 points. The Netherlands, 10 points.
Irlande, 12 points.
L'Irlande, 12 points. Ireland, 12 points.
Full marks again to Ireland. Johnny's nodded off. No, I think he's still awake.
Italien. Bonsoir.
Merci beaucoup et bonsoir.
3 countries without any
Looking
points.
at the board, it
Portugal,
looks like
Spain,
Ireland
Turkey,
is leading.
and Luxembourg as well, without a point
60
between them.
points. We're now calling Portugal. Bonsoir le Portugal, good evening.
Allô Bruxelles, bonsoir. Ici Lisbonne. Voici les résultats du jury portugais. Danemark, 1 point.
Le Danemark, 1 point. Denmark, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 2 points.
Le Luxembourg, 2 points. Luxembourg, 2 points.
Royaume-Uni, 3 points.
Royaume-Uni, 3 points. The United Kingdom, 3 points.
Finlande, 4 points.
La Finlande, 4 points. Finland, 4 points.
Allemagne, 5 points.
L'Allemagne, 5 points. Germany, 5 points.
Yougoslavie, 6 points.
La Yougoslavie, 6 points. Yugoslavia, 6 points.
Suède, 7 points.
La Suède, 7 points. Sweden, 7 points.
Irlande, 8 points.
Irlande, 8 points. Ireland, 8 points.
Israël, 10 points.
Israël, 10 points. Israel, 10 points.
Et finalement, l'Italie, 12 points.
L'Italie, 12 points. Italy, 12 points.
Et ceci termine les points attribués par le jury portugais. Bonsoir.
Grazie Roma, buonasera. We're now calling Spain. How is the Spanish jury tonight? Good evening. May I have your points, please?
Good evening, Brussels. This is Madrid with the results of the Spanish jury. Germany, 1 point.
Germany, 1 point. L'Allemagne, 1 point.
Finland, 2 points.
Finland, 2 points. La Finlande, 2 points.
Norway, 3 points.
Norway, 3 points. La Norvège, 3 points.
Iceland, 4 points.
Iceland, 4 points. L'Islande, 4 points.
The Netherlands, 5 points.
The Netherlands, 5 points. Les Pays-Bas, 5 points.
Yugoslavia, 6 points.
Yugoslavia, 6 points. La Yougoslavie, 6 points.
Belgium, 7 points.
Belgium, 7 points. La Belgique, 7 points.
Portugal, 8 points.
Portugal, 8 points. Le Portugal, 8 points.
Ireland, 10 points.
Ireland, 10 points. L'Irlande, 10 points.
And finally, Italy, 12 points.
Thank you. Italy, 12 points. L'Italie, 12 points.
And that completes the points of the Spanish jury. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches y gracias. Ireland is still leading with 78 points. Well, well, well. Nous allons voir si la situation restera la même.
And Spain and Turkey
We're calling Turkey
have
now.
still no
Good
points.
evening, Turkey. May I have your points, please?
Good evening, Brussels. Here are the results of Turkish jury. Denmark, 1 point.
Denmark, 1 point. Le Danemark, 1 point.
Sweden, 2 points.
Sweden, 2 points. La Suède, 2 points. I can't hear you anymore. Who are you giving 3 points to?
3 points.
Could you repeat which country you gave 3 points, please?
United Kingdom, 3 points.
Thank you. United Kingdom, 3 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 3 points.
Belgium, 4 points.
Belgium, 4 points. La Belgique, 4 points.
Switzerland, 5 points.
Switzerland, 5 points. La Suisse, 5 points.
Germany, 6 points.
Germany, 6 points. L'Allemagne, 6 points.
Netherlands, 7 points.
Netherlands, 7 points. Les Pays-Bas, 7 points.
Italy, 8 points.
Italy, 8 points. L'Italie, 8 points.
Ireland, 10 points.
Ireland, 10 points. L'Irlande, 10 points.
And Yugoslavia, 12 points.
And Yugoslavia, 12 points. La Yougoslavie, 12 points.
That is the complete results of Turkish
Ireland
jury.
seem to be
Good
breaking
evening,
away
Brussels.
from the pack
Thank
now,
you.
Thank you. Thank
with
you very
Yugoslavia
much.
in second
Bye-bye.
place. Still a long way to go.
We're going to Greece now. Nous appelons la Grèce. Bonsoir. Puis-je avoir vos points, s'il vous plaît?
Kalispera, Bruxelles.
Kalispera.
Ici Athènes. Voici les résultats du jury grec. Finlande, 1 point.
La Finlande, 1 point. Finland, 1 point.
Yougoslavie, 2 points.
La Yougoslavie, 2 points. Yugoslavia, 2 points.
Pays-Bas, 3 points.
Les Pays-Bas, 3 points. The Netherlands, 3 points.
France, 4 points.
La France, 4 points. France, 4 points.
Portugal, 5 points.
Le Portugal, 5 points. Portugal, 5 points.
Islande, 6 points.
L'Islande, 6 points. Iceland, 6 points.
Autriche, 7 points.
L'Autriche, 7 points. Austria, 7 points.
Danemark, 8 points.
Le Danemark, 8 points. Denmark, 8 points.
Espagne, 10 points.
L'Espagne, 10 points. Spain, 10 points.
Et à Chypre, 12 points.
Et Chypre, 12 points. Cyprus, 12
Well, there is really
points.
no accounting for various national musical tastes.
Les points attribués par le
That was almost, that voting there was in
Merci
direct
beaucoup.
contravention of almost everybody else's votes.
We're now calling the Netherlands. Good evening. Goedenavond, Holland.
Goedenavond.
May I have your points, please?
Goedenavond, Victor. Good evening, Brussels. This is the Dutch jury in Hilversum with the results. La France, 1 point.
La France, 1 point. France, 1 point.
Cyprus, 2 points.
Cyprus, 2 points. Chypre, 2 points.
Israel, 3 nekudot, 3 points.
Israel, 3 points. Israël, 3 points.
Norway, 4 points.
Norway, 4 points. La Norvège, 4 points.
Greece, 5 points.
Greece, 5 points. La Grèce, 5 points.
Denmark, 6 points.
Denmark, 6 points. Le Danemark, 6 points.
Switzerland, 7 points.
Switzerland, 7 points. La Suisse, 7 points.
Finland, 8 points.
Finland, 8 points. La Finlande, 8 points.
And then we come to Cyprus, 10 points.
Cyprus, 10 points. Chypre, 10 points.
And Ireland.
I'm sorry. Hello.
Hello.
You have given to Cyprus already 2 points. So I think there is an error there. You have to repeat.
Oh, I'm sorry. We are.
Would you mind to repeat
I
your last
repeat
vote?
it. The 10 points are for Germany.
Oh, I see.
So
Germany.
10 points to Germany.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Germany,
and 12
10 points.
Yes, and then 12 points for Ireland.
Great. 12 points for Ireland. L'Irlande, 12 points.
And that completes the votes of the Dutch jury. Goedenavond, Brussels.
Goedenavond. Dank je
evening.
vriendelijk.
Dag.
Well, well, well.
Ireland with the
L'Irlande
century
mène
up,
toujours avec 100
beginning
points.
to get away.
Atteindre les 100 points. Nous allons
Germany with the best
appeler
chance of
à
catching them.
présent le
And then
Luxembourg.
Yugoslavia, but it's
Bonsoir,
beginning to look
Luxembourg.
like Ireland from here.
Bonsoir Victor, bonsoir Bruxelles, ici Luxembourg. Voici les résultats du jury luxembourgeois. Royaume-Uni, 1 point.
Le Royaume-Uni, 1 point. The United Kingdom, 1 point.
La Finlande, 2 points.
La Finlande, 2 points. Finland, 2 points.
La Suisse, 3 points.
La Suisse, 3 points. Switzerland, 3 points.
L'Italie, 4 points.
L'Italie, 4 points. Italy, 4 points.
La Belgique, 5 points.
La Belgique, 5 points. Belgium, 5 points.
Pour l'Allemagne, 6 points.
L'Allemagne, 6 points. Germany, 6 points.
Pour la Grèce, 7 points.
La Grèce, 7 points. Greece, 7 points.
Les Pays-Bas, 8 points.
Les Pays-Bas, 8 points. The Netherlands, 8 points.
L'Irlande, 10 points.
L'Irlande, 10 points. Ireland, 10 points.
Et enfin pour la France, 12 points.
Et la France, 12 points. France, 12 points.
Et ceci termine les points attribués par le jury luxembourgeois. Bonsoir Bruxelles.
Merci beaucoup. Bonsoir. We're now going to the United Kingdom. Good evening. May I have your points, please?
Hello, Victor. Good evening to you all. BBC London calling. Here I have the results of the United Kingdom jury. Italy, 1 point.
Italy, 1 point. L'Italie, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 2 points.
Luxembourg, 2 points. Le Luxembourg, 2 points.
Netherlands, 3 points.
Netherlands, 3 points. Les Pays-Bas, 3 points.
Israel, 4 points.
Israel, 4 points. Israël, 4 points.
Greece, 5 points.
Greece, 5 points. La Grèce, 5 points.
Cyprus, 6 points.
Cyprus, 6 points. Chypre, 6 points.
Denmark, 7 points.
Denmark, 7 points. Le Danemark, 7 points.
Belgium, 8 points.
Belgium, 8 points. La Belgique, 8 points.
Germany, 10 points.
Germany, 10 points. L'Allemagne, 10 points.
And Ireland, 12 points.
And Ireland, 12 points.
Johnny Logan blowing kisses across
12
to the United Kingdom delegation.
The points of the United Kingdom jury. From London, we wish you a very
You
good
can see
night.
Ronnie Hazelhurst
you.
there at the bottom of the
Bye-bye.
picture, looking suitably
Nous
delighted.
allons appeler à présent la France, après avoir jeté un
Ireland
petit coup d'œil sur le
beginning
tableau.
to run away with it now, the 122. The nearest challenger is 92 from Germany.
Point, s'il vous plaît.
Allô Bruxelles, ici Paris. Voici le résultat du jury français. Irlande, 1 point.
That changes things a bit.
L'Irlande, 1 point. Ireland, 1 point.
Yougoslavie, 2 points.
La Yougoslavie, 2 points. Yugoslavia, 2 points.
La Suède, 3 points.
La Suède, 3 points. Sweden, 3 points.
La Norvège, 4 points.
La Norvège, 4 points. Norway, 4 points.
Chypre, 5 points.
Chypre, 5 points. Cyprus, 5 points.
Allemagne, 6 points.
L'Allemagne, 6 points. Germany, 6 points.
La Grèce, 7 points.
La Grèce, 7 points. Greece, 7 points.
Le Danemark, 8 points.
Le Danemark, 8 points. Denmark, 8 points.
Israël, 10 points.
Israel, 10 points. Israël, 10 points.
Pays-Bas, 12 points.
Et les Pays-Bas, 12 points. The Netherlands, 12 points.
Oh, well, of course, excitement is building now in the lounge where all the contestants and the conductors sit.
Bonsoir Bruxelles.
Ireland still in the
Bonsoir,
lead,
Paris,
and poor old Turkey still haven't got a point to their name.
Qu'à cela ne tienne. Nous allons appeler à présent l'Allemagne. Guten Abend, Deutschland. Bonsoir. Puis-je avoir vos points?
Oui, bonsoir Bruxelles, ici Munich. Voici les résultats du jury allemand. Finlande, 1 point.
La Finlande, 1 point. Finland, 1 point.
Portugal, 2 points.
Le Portugal, 2 points. Portugal, 2 points.
Chypre, 3 points.
Chypre, 3 points. Cyprus, 3 points.
Belgique, 4 points.
La Belgique, 4 points. Belgium, 4 points.
La France, 5 points.
La France, 5 points. France, 5 points.
Irlande, 6 points.
L'Irlande, 6 points. Ireland, 6 points.
La Norvège, 7 points.
La Norvège, 7 points. Norway, 7 points.
Israël, 8 points.
Israël, 8 points. Israel, 8 points.
L'Islande, 10 points.
L'Islande, 10 points. Iceland, 10 points.
Et pour terminer, l'Italie avec 12 points.
L'Italie, 12 points.
That's the second time Italy have had a full
12
marks,
points.
but they're not doing too well in the rest of the voting.
Sur la liste des points attribués
It's old
par le
Umberto
jury
with the
allemand.
designer stubble.
Bonsoir Bruxelles.
Merci, Uni.
I think she's receiving the scores through the earrings,
Nous
you know.
passons à présent à Chypre. Good evening, Cyprus.
Good
Can I
evening,
have your-
Brussels.
Can I have your points, please?
Yes, here are the results of the Cyprus jury. Italy, 1 point.
Italy, 1 point. L'Italie, 1 point.
United Kingdom, 2 points.
United Kingdom, 2 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 2 points.
Norway, 3 points.
Norway, 3 points. La Norvège, 3 points.
Switzerland, 4 points.
Switzerland, 4 points. La Suisse, 4 points.
Belgium, 5 points.
Belgium, 5 points. La Belgique, 5 points.
Germany, 6 points.
Germany, 6 points. L'Allemagne, 6 points.
Sweden, 7 points.
Sweden, 7 points. La Suède, 7 points.
Ireland, 8 points.
Ireland, 8 points. L'Irlande, 8 points.
Yugoslavia, 10 points.
Yugoslavia, 10 points. La Yougoslavie, 10 points.
And Greece, 12 points.
And Greece, 12 points. La Grèce, 12 points.
Cyprus
And
voting for
that
Greece,
completes the results of the Cyprus jury. Good night, Brussels.
and the Greek
Good night.
team looking suitably
Thank
pleased.
you. C'est toujours l'Irlande qui mène avec 137 points. Ça va-t-il changer? Nous sommes presque à la fin maintenant, alors. We shall call Finland now. Good evening, Finland. May I have your points, please?
Yes, good evening, Brussels. This is the Helsinki with the results of the Finnish jury. United Kingdom, 1 point.
United Kingdom, 1 point. Le Royaume-Uni, 1 point.
The Netherlands, 2 points.
The Netherlands, 2 points. Les Pays-Bas, 2 points.
Belgium, 3 points.
Belgium, 3 points. La Belgique, 3 points.
Italy, 4 points.
Italy, 4 points. L'Italie, 4 points.
Norway, 5 points.
Norway, 5 points. La Norvège, 5 points.
Cyprus, 6 points.
Cyprus, 6 points. Chypre, 6 points.
Israel, 7 points.
Israel, 7 points. Israël, 7 points.
Denmark, 8 points.
Denmark, 8 points. Le Danemark, 8 points.
Germany, 10 points.
Germany, 10 points. L'Allemagne, 10 points.
And Ireland, 12 points.
And Ireland, 12 points.
I think he must know that he's beyond the reach,
Points.
to all
And I
intents and
complete the vote
purposes,
from Helsinki.
of the
you
other
and good
singers, the
night.
other countries.
Thank
It
you,
looks like
Helsinki. Good
Ireland's
night.
Eurovision Song
Toujours
Contest.
en tête avec 149 points. La partie est serrée. Nous appelons à présent le Danemark. Good evening, Denmark. May I have your points, please?
Bonsoir, Bruxelles. Good evening, Brussels. Copenhagen calling. Here are the results of the Danish jury. Switzerland, 1 point.
Switzerland, 1 point. La Suisse, 1 point.
Netherlands, 2 points.
Netherlands, 2 points. Les Pays-Bas, 2 points.
Norway, 3 points.
Norway, 3 points. La Norvège, 3 points.
United Kingdom, 4 points.
The United Kingdom, 4 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 4 points.
Ireland, 5 points.
Ireland, 5 points. L'Irlande, 5 points.
Greece, 6 points.
Greece, 6 points. La Grèce, 6 points.
Sweden, 7 points.
Sweden, 7 points. La Suède, 7 points.
Yugoslavia, 8 points.
Yugoslavia, 8 points. La Yougoslavie, 8 points.
Cyprus, 10 points.
Cyprus, 10 points. Chypre, 10 points.
And finally, Germany, 12 points.
And is it Germany, you said?
Yes, it was.
Great. Germany, 12 points. L'Allemagne, 12 points.
Well, it will remain to be
And
seen
that completes the
who
points of the Danish
the
jury.
Irish jury
Bonsoir,
give their
Bruxelles.
votes to. If they give the
Bonsoir,
12
merci
points to
beaucoup,
Germany,
thank
they
you.
can't get any votes in this themselves. Perhaps it's still
Nous
open.
appelons à présent l'Irlande. Good evening, Ireland. May I have your points, please?
Hello, Brussels. RT Dublin calling. Here are the results of the Irish jury. Yugoslavia, 1 point.
Yugoslavia, 1 point. La Yougoslavie, 1 point.
Norway, 2 points.
Norway, 2 points. La Norvège, 2 points.
United Kingdom, 3 points.
The United Kingdom, 3 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 3 points.
Denmark, 4 points.
Denmark, 4 points. Le Danemark, 4 points.
Israel, 5 points.
Israel, 5 points. Israël, 5 points.
Netherlands, 6 points.
Netherlands, 6 points. Les Pays-Bas, 6 points.
Germany, 7 points.
Germany, 7 points. L'Allemagne, 7 points.
Cyprus, 8 points.
Cyprus, 8 points. Chypre, 8 points.
France, 10 points.
I didn't hear.
France,
Could you?
10.
France, 10 points. La France, 10 points.
And Italy, 12 points.
And Italy, 12 points. L'Italie, 12 points.
And that feature completes the points of the Irish jury. Son, ballot, and good night.
Thank you very much. Good night. La situation reste inchangée pour l'instant. Toujours l'Irlande en tête avec 154 points. We shall now call Yugoslavia. Good evening, Yugoslavia. May I have your points, please?
Good evening, Brussels. Belgrade calling. Here are the results of the Yugoslav jury. Finland, 1 point.
Finland, 1 point. La Finlande, 1 point.
United Kingdom, 2 points.
United Kingdom, 2 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 2 points.
Switzerland, 3 points.
Switzerland, 3 points. La Suisse, 3 points.
Belgium, 4 points.
Belgium, 4 points. La Belgique, 4 points.
Greece, 5 points.
Greece, 5 points. La Grèce, 5 points.
Ireland, 6 points.
Ireland, 6 points. L'Irlande, 6 points.
Germany, 7 points.
Germany, 7 points. L'Allemagne, 7 points.
Netherlands, 8 points.
Netherlands, 8 points. Les Pays-Bas, 8 points.
Cyprus,
Cyprus, 10 points. Chypre, 10 points.
and finally Italy, 12 points.
And Italy, 12 points.
And
L'Italie, 12 points.
And that completes the points of the Yugoslav jury. Good night from
Well, the
Belgrade.
pity is, from Italy's point
night,
of view,
and
that all
thank
these
you.
marks they've been getting
Thank you
lately,
very
they didn't
much.
get earlier on in the contest.
La
They could
situation
really have
est
been
délicate.
challenging Ireland.
Il nous reste
It's Ireland's grand
un
concours, though,
jury à
undoubtedly.
appeler, le jury suisse. Et l'Irlande mène toujours avec 160 points. Bonsoir la Suisse, puis-je avoir vos points, s'il vous plaît?
Allô Bruxelles, bonsoir Laszlo. Voici les résultats. Allemagne, 1 point.
Allemagne, 1 point. Germany, 1 point.
France, 2 points.
La France, 2 points. France, 2 points.
Danemark, 3 points.
Le Danemark, 3 points. Denmark, 3 points.
Chypre, 4 points.
Chypre, 4 points. Cyprus, 4 points.
Royaume-Uni, 5 points.
Le Royaume-Uni, 5 points. The United Kingdom, 5 points.
Norvège, 6 points.
La Norvège, 6 points. Norway, 6 points.
Italie, 7 points.
L'Italie, 7 points. Italy, 7 points.
Israël, 8 points.
Israël, 8 points. Israel, 8 points.
Pays-Bas, 10 points.
Les Pays-Bas, 10 points. The Netherlands, 10 points.
That pretty girl from the Netherlands looking
Irlande,
delighted.
12 points.
And the full marks go to
Irlande,
Ireland, who've sewn it up. Johnny
Ireland,
Logan
12 points.
won it for the second time, first time ever. But the same singer has won it twice. He
Merci
won in
à
1980 for Ireland, and he's won again in 1987 with his own composition.
C'était plus ou moins comme ça. C'est
With Germany in second place.
Mesdames et messieurs, j'ai le plaisir de vous annoncer que le grand vainqueur de ce soir de l'Eurovision
Johnny Logan
87
makes his way through the backstage
est
area,
l'Irlande.
to the front of the stage, because of course the winner reprises the winning song. Got the glass of champagne in the hand, and nobody deserves it more. Great performance from him.
Bravo.
Not as pretty backstage as it is front stage here, I must tell you, as you can see for yourself. Never mind kissing him, Johnny. Get back on the stage, for goodness sake. There's a
le
comair
trophée
dying here.
à l'heureux gagnant de ce soir.
Well, some surprises. The Blues Brothers did better for Israel than I imagined. Germany did well. The surprise, really, was Yugoslavia doing as well as they did. Cyprus did
Pour
well.
remettre
Italy came in a very
le
late burst.
trophée
And
au gagnant de
unfortunately,
ce soir,
Turkey,
nous allons
Zippo.
appeler sur le plateau celle que tout le monde attend.
United Kingdom
La
came
gagnante de l'année
13th.
dernière, Sandra Kim.
Sandra Kim, of course, won it last year for Belgium. And she was the little girl that we saw in some of the films.
Bonsoir Sandra. Comment te sens-tu un an après sur la scène de l'Eurovision?
Très très bien, je suis très très heureuse d'être ici ce soir dans ce fabuleux décor, ça me rappelle de merveilleux souvenirs.
J'en suis sûre, ils ont mis tous les moyens, c'est superbe ici ce soir. Alors Sandra, mais nous allons appeler le compositeur et l'interprète de la chanson de ce soir, puisque les deux ne font qu'un. Il s'agit bien entendu de Johnny Logan.
Johnny Logan, of course, is not just the singer, he's the composer. He's the pseudonym of Sean Sherrard. He will appear from behind, oh here he comes, in front of the Pyramid of Clinker. He must be feeling on top of the world, not to mind Europe.
That's great, fantastic.
Great win,
Je crois qu'on peut...
great performance. And I really couldn't see him being beaten after his performance this
le
evening.
trophée, puisque c'est le seul. Il n'y a pas d'auteur, pas de compositeur.
He seems
Et c'est la
quite pleased
première
about the
fois
whole
depuis
thing.
l'histoire.
Congratulations to him and to Ireland. They're his backing group.
Bravo.
There'll be a few pints drunk in Dublin tonight, I can tell you. He goes to applaud the orchestra,
Mesdames
and
et
I must say
messieurs.
that orchestra deserves applause. They've been marvelous for all the
Merveilleux.
contestants,
Mesdames et
all the
messieurs.
songs.
On n'imaginait pas un concours sans fleurs. Et elles sont tellement mignonnes. C'est la surprise de ce soir, en fait. Elles sont tellement mignonnes. Je vais appeler sur le plateau les jeunes élèves du Conservatoire de la danse.
This is the original way of presenting flowers. The children of the Dance Conservatory. pretty bouquet for the winner. I'm sure Johnny Logan won't remember a thing about this. He must be numb. To win the Eurovision once is something, but twice. Can't believe it. He's going to have to gather all his resources together because he's going to have to sing the winning song yet again in just a moment.
Mesdames et messieurs, l'Eurovision a une fois de plus récompensé le talent et la créativité. Alors, tout ce que nous pouvons lui souhaiter, c'est une longue vie. Dommage, c'est fini pour aujourd'hui, mais peut-être à bientôt. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for spending this wonderful night with us, and maybe see you soon. Meine Damen und Herren, guten Abend und vielleicht bis bald. Dames en heren, goedenavond. Dank u vriendelijk voor uw aandacht. Bye bye. Malheureusement, c'est la fin. Nous avons passé un merveilleux moment avec vous. Merci mille fois et au revoir.
So our thanks too to Victor Laszlo, who did a splendid job of Comair, sang very prettily at the beginning of this contest, which has been won by Ireland and Johnny Logan.
I still love you, Ireland. Don't close your heart to how you feel. And dream. And don't be afraid the dream's not real. Close your eyes, pretend it's just the two of us again. Make believe this moment's here to stay. Touch, and touch me the way you used to do. I know tonight could be all I'll have with you. From now on, you'll be with someone else instead of me. So tonight, let's fill this memory. For the last time, hold me now. Don't cry, don't say a word, just hold me now. And I will know though we're apart, we'll always be together. Forever in love. Come on, Ireland. What do you say when words are not enough? Time will be kind once we're apart. And your tears will have no place in your heart. I wish I could say how much I'll miss you when you're gone. How my love for you will go on and on and hold me now. Don't cry, don't say a word, just hold me now and try to understand that I hope at last you found what you've been searching for. And though I won't be there anymore, I will always love you. Don't cry, don't say a word, just hold me now. And I will know though we're apart, we'll always be together, forever in love. What do you say when words are not enough? Thank God. What can I say when my words are not enough? I can't sing anymore, thank you.
That's it for Johnny Logan. His second bite of the cherry, his second chance to be the big star that he should be. Hold Me Now, the winning song for Ireland this year's Eurovision Song Contest. He wrote the song himself. He deserves all the praise, all the plaudits. And the crowd quite like it as well. I hope you've enjoyed our coverage of this, the 32nd Eurovision Song Contest from Brussels. Next year in Dublin, or possibly Cork, or even
Thanks to the
Limerick.
English. Thank you.
Thanks to the English, who, of course, United
I mean
Kingdom
that.
gave Ireland 12 points. That's Noel Keelan, who's
And
been
everybody else
conducting
gives
for
12,
Ireland
and 6 and 5. Thank
since
you.
God was a boy. The celebrations will last far into the night here in Brussels, and they'll probably last far into next week all over Ireland. And that's it from Brussels. There's the winner. Let's wish him luck. Let's hope it becomes a big hit for him. From all of us here, from Brian Whitehouse, my producer, and we must say well done, hard luck to the United Kingdom entry, Ricky Peebles. We'll see you next year, right about the same time, same spot on the dial for the 33rd Eurovision Song Contest. Let's hope. I hope you've enjoyed the program. From all of us in Brussels, good night.